People say absolutely bizarre things in bookshops. The first memorable weird thing that I have is when a customer came in and said that they had finished reading Anne Frank's diary and they loved it and wondered if she'd written a sequel, which is one of those facepalm moments. Me and my boss had to explain to her that Anne Frank was indeed a real person and that she had died. And yeah, after that I wrote them down. Obviously not when the people were still in the bookshop, after they'd left. I work in Ripping Yarn's bookshop. It's in North London, it's right opposite Highgate Tube Station, and mainly we specialise in old children's books, so reuniting people with the books they loved when they were younger.
I was in Waterstones in Croydon a couple of weeks ago. Someone came over holding a copy of 50 Shades of Grey, my favourite book, and said, "Could you sign this for me?" I said, well I didn't write that book. She's like, "The sign says that you're signing books to him."
I would write them down, say like maybe once every month or something, writing them down, because they're kind of things that you don't really forget because they're that bizarre. And then after a particularly strange day, when someone had asked if I was sure that we were actually a bookshop and not a house, I started putting them up on my website, my blog, and it just started from there. It was never supposed to be a book, so it was really nice that it evolved into one. The links to the blog posts were getting passed around on Twitter between publishers and bookshops, and then Neil Gaiman came across the blog posts and blogged about them because he liked them. So that just opened it up to a massive audience, and one of those people was Hugh, who's my editor, who used to work at Ripping Yarns 10 years ago, so could identify, and got in contact and said what I think about making it into a book. Well, poetry is the thing I've written longest. I had my first poem published when I was 11 in the Times, and I've just always written it, and I've got a collection coming out in 3 weeks, so at the beginning of July, published by the Rialto. It's called The Hungry Ghost Festival, and it's a collection of 20 poems, and I'm working on a full-length collection now, so it's obviously completely different to this, but it's what I love doing most.